Hey, thanks for checking out my vlog. I finally got my microphone figured out. Actually, no. I will correct myself. My friend Kelly, helped me get my, microphone figured out, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how this works. So the problem was the fact that this piece right here doesn't really have it. There's no good way to clamp it on to here like that, obviously. But what I didn't remember is the fact that this piece right here screws off, reveals a nut, a screw, and then I unscrewed that part. No, this part. That part? Yeah. So that way I can rotate it around. And this screws on kind of like this. It works better with two hands, but hold on. There we go, that's better. So yeah, that is exactly how that works. And I'm so happy that I finally got this figured out. Shout out to Kelly for helping me see that. So, yay. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and follow up on the one lead. I'm following up on both leads that I got. Shit, what time is it? I'm following up on both leads that I got. The one lead I'm going to follow up in person because it's like it's the Windsong pictures, so it's like an actual like company. But then the other one that I'm going to follow up on is going to be the, it's going to be an actual like person. So, yeah, I'm going to see how that works out. Okay, so once in a blue moon, Google Maps will lead me to the wrong address. Like right now, I typed in Windsong pictures to Google Maps on my phone, and it led me to the Three Rivers Festival, downtown. So, wow, there's a lot of construction going on right now. Look at that, that's just... I mean, I hate it whenever construction is laid out, but there doesn't seem to really be anything going on, actually. So, I went ahead and contacted them because I got a number for them from Three Rivers Festival, and didn't really seem to take to the liking of me being somebody that they didn't know, they being Windsong. So I was offered to set up a time to meet up with them, which is kind of hard to do considering my job over at Lassus has been slacking on getting the schedule out. I don't have my schedule yet for the next week. So, told them I would call them back with a better estimation as to when I would like to meet. I am now going to check out First Presbyterian Church. I was told that they've got a good theater, so I'm going to go ahead and check them out. If I can turn down the right frickin' street, which I believe that was what I wanted. Shit. Yeah. This is turning into... I'm getting a little frustrated and I can't turn right there. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so I just got out of First Presbyterian Church right behind me, looking for some talent for my mini-series on the school dress code. And that definitely seems promising. Much more promising than Windsong. I went to Windsong, which my GPS led me to Three Rivers Festival, which I was just figuring, okay, Windsong and Three Rivers Festival are like this. But no, it was completely wrong. Windsong, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that promising. They said that, you know, that they don't work with anybody they don't really know. and of course my job and everything like that doesn't have my schedule out, so yeah, kind of stuck. But this seems promising. Got a business card from him, so I'm gonna email him all the details and everything like that, and hopefully I get something. So yay. At this point, I'm still even a little skeptical, because, you know, even with how little experience I have with casting, which this is, you know, all of my experience of casting that you've seen in the vlog so far, been very, very, very frustrating. And the most frustrating part is the fact that, you know, people are so unreliable, and, you know, that's not to say everybody, but there's so many people that are so unreliable in so many different ways. And my personal pet peeve is whenever, you know, you get an invite to an event on Facebook, and you have the option to either say yes, maybe, or no. Okay? Yes, maybe, no. You have those options. And you can change them at any given time from your smartphone. Any smartphone. I mean, hell, even an iPhone. And I was told that, you know, no means no, maybe means no, and yes means maybe. That is how people normally respond to those things. I'm like, what the hell? If I don't go somewhere, if I, you know, plan on going somewhere and it's an invite on Facebook, I'm going to select yes and I'm going to go. If I say maybe, it's going to be a last minute call for me. And if I say no, I'm not going to go. So, or if I say yes, I'm going to go. It's not that complicated. But, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to try this out and see where it leads. Got this one here that is a Epic Hip Hop 2015 hip hop dance and hip hop drum and bass dance instrumental remix. So this is what that one sounds like. Got that sub drop that I really like in it. And, whoops. Okay, and then the second one is Epic Hip Hop Dance Remix Instrumental Royalty Free Music. They're both royalty free. I don't know why the other one doesn't say that, but it is. This is that one. At this very moment right now, I'm kind of leaning towards the first one, because the first one's actually a little bit more, the first one I'm finding to be more energetic. This one, the second one's a little bit too smooth. And I definitely want the energeticness of it, so that way my editing isn't just so completely off the wall for no reason. At the same time, you know, I don't know, because I'm going to kind of have the song as, like, kind of distorted background noise in a way. Maybe make an echo, I don't know yet. But I'm going to do that along with some sort of deep-toned suspense sound effect. I'm still not sure exactly what yet, but because as I've said before, this is just the intro. This is just the intro alone. So, I'm not sure. But, whatever I decide to go with right here, I'm going to use for the whole thing, obviously. Okay, so I went ahead and put the music on into it, and I had to make some adjustments in the editing. I'm still going to wind up making more because of the fact that well, essentially because I screwed up and I didn't think about finding the music first to go on and then doing the editing. I was only wait a minute, no, because I'm not doing a full-blown video, I'm just doing the intro. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can do about possibly taking the introduction to this song and cutting it up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see about cutting it up and putting in some parts that dim down the audio. Yeah, this is gonna be real interesting. This is very interesting. Typically, whenever I work with the 3X oscillator on Fruity Loop Studio, this little puppy right here, typically I actually do mess around with these notches over here to essentially shape the sound of the sub drop as I want to. But in this instance, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm trying to make sure that all of my sub drops are just slightly different, that you can make out a subtle difference. And I realized that, you know, every time that I go to make these sub drops, I always wind up changing them. And this time I wanted to leave it alone and see what I came up with. And what I came up with is actually pretty cool. I really like it. Check it out. It's this. That's essentially what I came up with, and it's natural, you know, it dives and then comes back like halfway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm essentially gonna take half of the rise after the major drop part, and I'm gonna use that as the actual effect. I'm zooming in and out with my phone because I'm not really sure how much zoomed in I want it. So this is what I've got so far. See, now what I could do is I could go ahead and I'm gonna swap hands with my phone real fast. What I could do is I could go ahead and take this and drag it all the way out and let the sub drop come back up. I'll drag it out a little bit more so you can tell better. There. See how it starts off? It starts off lower, goes deeper, and then comes up higher. That sounded very wrong. Yeah, wow. Anyway, so, yeah. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that back to where I had it, which was right about there, I think? Nope, that's still... Ah, damn it. Sometimes undo only controls. I normally use Control Z for undo. There we go. Now it's back to where I want it. Yeah. Cause I've got. Let's see. Damn it. No. There. Okay. I've got. Let's see. I want to fill up those audio gaps with bass drops, with sub drops. They're very tiny, they're very small, but that's part of the effect. I don't want it to be too big, so that's what I'm doing. And pull this together real fast and see what I come up with. That dropped in there so damn near perfect. Look at that. I could not have done that better the first time around, even if I had tried. Well, I probably could have. There's probably some time measurements or whatever like that that I could have calculated on, but I didn't feel like doing it because I don't care for math. Anyway, yeah, wow, that turned out really good. Now, the other part to this is that I'm essentially going to put a echo effect into each of these individual tracks. That one right there, that one right there, and that one right there. I'm going to put an echo effect, and I'm also going to drop the volume on these fast and smooth at each breaking point rate. Here, here, and here. Let's see if I get the effect that I'm wanting from doing that. I actually don't have an echo effect for audio in Adobe Premiere Elements 13. I've got an echo effect for video. I think they just decided to call that effect an echo effect. I don't see how you can possibly echo of something that is a visual whenever echo is an audio term, but maybe audio as a video term, or maybe echo is also a video term that I just don't know about yet. I don't know. Anyway, I have another idea. What I'll do is